Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Frank Valeri, and this is the True Words, episode number 9. And the subject today is think about it. I gave this title because I am thinking about it. A lot of things that happen around my neighborhood, around the world, and among people. Uh, to begin with, everybody knows things like incident that may happen, and they just turn their face the other way. I believe we shouldn't do that. Otherwise, the world is going to go down instead of going better. If you see an incident like a car crash, or be helpful, see if anybody's hurt, and try to give a helping hand any way you can. If you see that the other guy runs away, you can do quite a few things. You can follow him, and there is a possibility, if you don't know how to do it, that you may have more consequences. Or you can notify the right authority. You could take his license plate, but do something about it. There is other incidents, like if you know some place where they doing bad acts, bad things, like selling drugs, or there is prostitution going on, or there is beating going on. There is illegal aliens that they shouldn't be there, and especially if they're treated bad. Try to report it to the right people. Try to provide help for these people. If you see an homeless person, help them out the best way you can. Provide help where help needs to be provided, if you can. My other subject that I wanted to talk about, which is a little bit longer, is about our kids. Our kids, they tend to don't respect. Because this new generation, that's the way it's been brought up. Most of all because so much media out there telling the kids, sometimes it seems like that they have more authority than the parents. There are some parents that they still provide good moral information to their own kids, but do they get the same respect? Well, I believe if you do this since the day they were born, providing the discipline that they require, they will listen. But there are parents that they only do it right at the end, when it's necessary. When things happen, that's when they tell them. I'll give you an example. Okay, this kid gets involved in an accident. Why? Because his friend was drinking. So he goes home, Daddy, I was in an accident. The father, aware, they care. They say, what happened? Whatever. Whatever they say. Are you all right? What hospital you're in? Oh, what are you doing now? You want me to pick you up? Whatever may be the incident. But after the fact, then they tell him, oh, I thought you knew. So many things are going on. I thought you knew that you should not drink and drive, or go with somebody that drinks and drives. I always thought you know. I mean, you're 16 years old. You should know those things. In fact, I reprimand them that way. That's not showing discipline or care. Instead, if you would have told him this from a head start, give him a head start, and tell him, look, if you have friends that they drink and drive, I don't want you to be in their car. Don't let me catch you. or anybody in the car using the phone while it's driving. You are not allowed to use the phone while you're driving. That should be told ahead of time before the things happen. Think about it. Other incident is showing respect. Some kids, they actually want to beat the parents. They yell at the parents, they insult the parents. That's because the parents allow them. Why the parents allow them? Because the parents itself, it's scared. It's scared what the kid may do. One, from the authority, if informs the authority, that they could say, the kids think, that they could say anything because they're kids, and the authority is going to believe it. Okay? In some cases, it's true, because I've seen towards the girls, towards the ladies, the mothers in New York. But it's not true. We have as much rights as they do. Matter of fact, they're supposed to listen to the parents before they start saying anything. The police must interrogate the parents. Is it true what's going on? And I think our word is worth much more than the kids, because they live under your roof and you are responsible. And a guy that has his head on his shoulders knows all that. You're responsible until they're 18. You should not let them alone until they're 18, 19. Okay? And you should care for them until they're 18. And as long as they live in your house, it's your responsibility what goes on in your house. They must respect your rules and regulations. And if you say something was violated, they could get in trouble. That's what you have to keep on telling the kids. That's the discipline. What else can I say? Did I say about bearing arms? Okay, I believe in bearing arms is for people that they want to defend their assets and their family. Therefore, they should be allowed to own a weapon. But what I mean by a weapon, I don't mean a mass destruction weapon. They should be allowed to own that too, only if there is a war. But without a war, a gun or a rifle, regular rifle, will be sufficient. Now I want to leave you guys right here, because otherwise this thing is going to be too long. I'm going to drag it too long and you guys ain't going to like it. Therefore, contact me with your comments at frankvaleri@yahoo.com or on Facebook, which I believe is Facebook Frank Valeri, something like that, www whatever. You know more than I do. Okay, so enjoy your day, and I'll see you next segment, number 10. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. Bye.